Hello, hello, hello. I am Keishan, your human resource. I help people see the possibilities in what they think is impossible. I am disrupting HR. I am disrupting leadership and disrupting you. And Ocean, yes. And today is a day where I am pivoting in many different arenas, meaning whatever is before me right now, whatever was before me, I am going around it. I am not going to let that hinder me from where I'm trying to go. So I quit my job, wrote a book, and here I am. One thing I am also is a Mimi. And you have seen me do lives before with my amazing, beautiful, wonderful, intelligent granddaughter, Ocean. And so my goal was to get her situated with her meal for the day, for the night, for the evening, because she wanted to, we're connecting today. And she decided that she wanted to get tired and sleepy, so I thought I would be able to play something before her to keep her occupied. And she said, Mimi! Mimi! And so she may want to join me, I don't know, but right now she is semi-occupied. So, as I quit my job, how should I pivot? This is one of those pivotal moments where I could have said, you know what? I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to go live. I'm going to stop. But I decided that I wanted to continue to move forward. So, what does that look like? And actually, I've been doing some studying and this is actually will impact everybody. We know that this is, and I don't want to get into politics and stuff like that, but this is definitely a presidential year, and people are going to try to decide what candidate to vote for, who they should vote for, what are the issues on the table. One thing I want everybody to be mindful of is retirement. Don't think that just because you have a 401k plan and you're putting money away into your 401k plan, that is going to sustain you when you are ready to officially retire. Remember, 401k plans are connected to the stock market. So if it tanks, which it's done that before in 1930s with the stock market crash, and not too long ago we had a stock market crash. What happened to all of those retirement funds? They tanked too, unless you left them there and allowed them to rebuild. When I quit my job and did not have my funds in place to move forward, I had to pivot, and I'm learning more about the financial area that I think a lot of people had no idea about. If I would have known when I first entered the workplace, things would be a lot different. 401k was intended to replace pension plans because companies stopped investing in pension plans because people are living longer. So they say, well, I'm not going to be paying for all these people. So they put the onus back on employees to invest in 401k plans, and they will match a portion of it, which still is less than a pension plan that they would have normally paid for. So why am I talking about this? I am talking about this because I shared that I am learning more about the financial industry. I'm learning more about repairing my credit. Like I mentioned before, I've been in debt before and I've been debt free. So I am back on the way to becoming debt free. But what does that look like? Becoming debt-free. What does that look like? But more importantly, what does retirement look like? Because a lot of times we are in the moment, meaning we have this money, we're getting paid, we're not really looking at our future. At least that's me. That was me. But I'm at the point now where a lot of my friends are retiring, and I don't know what their retirement plan looks like. But what I do know is that if you do not prepare and plan for your retirement, you will be caught off guard. I was watching this video, and this lady was talking about her cousin. She was retired, this lady was. I don't know how old she was. I'm thinking her early 70s, maybe mid 70s. And so she was talking about a cousin of hers. And this cousin had all of their investments. The cousin's husband passed away, and all of that money that was saved in retirement went towards his medical expenses. So that money was depleted. And on top of that, he passed away. She had to take over everything. And the stock market took most of her savings because it was invested in a 401k plan. Talk about gasp. Talk about having to pivot. So instead of retiring, what did she do? She went and got a job. She didn't want to, but she had no choice because her retirement was not sustainable. So I'm learning about all of this stuff about finances. I'm learning about long-term financial investments. And it is so amazing. It's mind-blowing. I cannot wait to share more. So why am I saying this? I am saying this because everybody at some point is going to pass away. Most people right now have a job or are retiring or planning on retiring within a short period of time. Will you be prepared is the question. I have the answers, and I will be sharing more, but I won't be able to share this in a public setting. I will have to share it in a different venue. But anyway, so I just wanted to jump on real quick and talk about the pivot. I quit my job, wrote a book. How do I pivot? How do I pivot? That's by making sure that I am more mindful of my investments, more mindful of what retirement looks like, and giving people the tools and resources to plan. My eyes have been opened so much. It's just amazing. I'm just blown away. I might even share some links about some things that I found, but lo and behold, you don't think just because you're investing in a 401k plan that's going to save you. Social Security, they've been talking about for the past at least decade or more that's going to be depleted. So if you're depending on a 401k plan and Social Security to sustain you in your retirement, you may want to pivot and look at something else. So I'll be talking a little bit more about this. I just wanted to real quick share that because we're starting off this Tuesday with talking about pivoting, financial pivoting, career pivoting, and the impact that has on what your future looks like. So look at your future. If you think your future is set because you have a 401k plan or you're going to depend on retirement, think again. This may be the first time that you heard it, but trust me, think again. So that is all that I have to share. Again, I am a disruptor of things. My name is Keishan. I am your human resource. I help people see the possibilities in what they think is impossible. I am disrupting HR. I'm disrupting leadership. I'm disrupting you and your finances. Until next time, take care. God bless.